Hello, this is Ryu, our secret ninja, and he's now here to claim back his secret heirloom and avenge his killed father by completely killing everyone in this base on our level. So, let's give it a go. Ooh. So, he starts off outside, breaks his way through the door. There he is. Now there's a first little warm-up enemy here, and there's also a power-up for his sword power. So what he'll do is he can either kick or punch him. I think we'll choose to kick this time, so kick him over. That's him knocked out, and collect the power-up for the sword. That's the first warm-up room done, that's the office. We then make our way down to the corridor. So down here, travelling down, little break. Now here we approach the first warehouse. Now, there's a variety of two enemies here. There's two more enemies, and there's some obstacles for cover. And there's also a power-up room over here, with health and another power-up. So with these, you can do a double kill. You can swipe one with his sword and kill him. And then you can swipe the other with his sword, and that's his power-up used up. So you can then go collect two from here. That'll be for later on the level. And that's that room complete. You've got to watch it because they can hit him as well. It's not the easiest game ever. He then makes his way down here to the first puzzle room. Now what you have to do here is, you have to collect the red key in the corner here. So he collects that. And then he inserts it into this control panel, which he then twists round. So twist that round. And then the door automatically opens. And then there's free space to go to the next area. So with that done, makes his way down here. And there's an optional room here where there's another warehouse. But here there's also an obstacle. There's two obstacles for cover, and there's also an electrical fence. So you can swipe this first man with his sword, so like that, and kill him, and collect the power up again. And with these you can jump over here, and you can throw them into the electric fence, and then that can kill him. That's a much more efficient way of killing, and also it'll make it a lot easier. With this man you can also kick him as well, because the electric fence is powered down. And that's how using obstacles can make it easy to get through the level and get your power-ups. So, with that room done, makes his way back, down here, and then through this corridor, there's an arrow on the floor here to indicate where to go, so use of directions. Now, there's two options you can do here. With his two abilities, he's got a double jump move and a wall running move, because he's a ninja. So, you can either run across the wall here and risk dying, or jump over the sharp obstacles and risk dying. Both are about the same difficulty, but it's a matter of choice. I think we'll choose to jump over the obstacles on this occasion. So, and jump over here, and jump there, and jump there, and then done. Then he makes his way to a harder room. Now this is a much harder area, as indicated in the document. This will be highlighted red. There's two large enemies here, which are very tough to defeat. So, what he has to do with these is do his best to dodge the powers, because one can fire and one is quite strong. So make his way down here and get the 2 health if he got hit. And you can pull this on this lever here, and that will activate the gun. And you can fire the gun at both the guards. So bang, bang. And that's them dead. That's the 2 other ninja guards dead. So that's a very powerful gun, but you can only use it once. We then move to the final area, which is where the boss is, and this is a very large area. So he makes his way through the double doors, and down the elevator, because this is actually down, but we can't do it because it's on the floor. So through here, now there's a variety of things in here. There's an electric fence, but it has to be activated by turning that wheel, so you can turn it there, and you have to pull down the lever here. That will activate the electric fence, and also that will get the shark going, because this will be open and the shark can swim around. So here, Ryu can collect health. You can also collect a little power up and a large power up to defeat the boss. Now you've got to watch the boss because he's harder than most of the other enemies, because he can attack you with his weapon and he can attack you from long distance. So the best way to do this is collect them powers without getting hit. Throw him into the fence if you can. So grab him there and then throw into that to damage him. That'll be him wounded. And you can then finish him off with your double sword move, which is what the big power-up's for. So, bang! and that can be him defeated, hopefully, which is a much difficult mob boss to defeat, but if you use the obstacles around you, use your cover, that's how you can defeat him in this room. And then, with the final boss defeated, who killed your father, you can move down here, and the door will be open to you once you're defeated. Slowly move through here, and collect the goal what he was aiming for, which is the family heirloom, walk out of it, and escape in the car. And that's it. Thank you for watching the video. Just to zoom out on the whole level now. Fantastic. Cut.